camera. Can you guys hear me over here? Needs to be lower a little bit. I'm just gonna keep backing up until now I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna do a nice I'll do it in style. Okay, good. Okay, that works. Okay. I need everyone looking at me. You need to be behind this blue tape. Did you see this blue tape on the floor? Can you make sure you're behind it? Awesome. Okay. My name is Eric. I am going to be your mad scientist today. By a show of hands, how many of you have seen mad science before? Good. Then you know the rules. They're very simple. There are 3 rules to mad science. Rule number 1. There are more of you than there are of me. A lot more. So it is really important that when I am talking, you guys have to be very, very quiet. If I have to stop and wait for you between each activity or experiment, we're not going to have time to get to everything. So it's really important you guys are quiet while I'm talking. Do you guys understand rule number 1?
Yeah.
If you understand, let me see your head go like this. Go, uh-huh. If the big kids are on the back understand rule number 1, let me see your heads go, uh-huh. Thank you for lying to me. Okay. Rule number 2. There are lots of things on the table out here. Soon I will be bringing something out here that is really, really, really important. That you do not touch anything unless I ask you to. Some of you are going to get a chance to touch something. But it's really important you do not touch unless I ask you to. So in other words, do not touch my stuff. Unless I say so. Do you guys understand rule number 2?
Yeah!
Let me see your heads go, uh-huh. And the last rule of mad science, and the most important at every mad science activity, you have to do one thing. You have no choice. It's a rule, and rules have to be followed, especially you. You. And everyone else but you have got to have fun. Science is meant to be fun. It's meant to be hands-on. As long as you follow my rules, I'll make it extremely hands-on. If you don't follow my rules, I get to do a lot of really fun things. I'll have a fantastic time, but you won't have as good of a time. So it's really important. Now, if you have a question or want to volunteer for something, I invented this wonderful thing. Everyone take one hand. Go like these. Look at the hand. Say hello. Hello. Raise the hand. This is what you do if you have a question or want to volunteer. If you want to get crazy, you can raise the other hand. You can do that. If you want to get super nuts, both hands. But I promise, I never call on anyone that makes noise while they're raising their hand. So if you go, ooh, 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 I don't call on you because you scare me. I only call on people that raise their hand quietly. So let's practice. One hand up. And put it down. Crazy hand up. And put it down. Absolute lunatic hands up. Wiggle the fingers. And put it down. Excuse me. You're making me nervous. Move over there. Cool. Okay, now. It's you. You have that look about you. It's scary. Okay, now. What we're going to do today, we actually have what's called Jurassic Encounters, which means we are talking about dinosaurs. Raise your hand if you like dinosaurs.
Go.
Put your hand down. Raise your hand if you don't like dinosaurs. Raise your hand if you've ever seen a dinosaur. Wait, hold on 1 second. If you want somebody to say, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you've ever seen a dinosaur. You saw a dinosaur? You saw a dinosaur? Where was it? Was it at your house? Wait, hold on. Yes. You saw, oh, sit down. You saw a fossil? What is a fossil? At a children's museum? Was it a fossil? Was it the fossil of the dinosaur? Was it all their bones? Yeah. Well, what we're talking about today is because dinosaurs are extinct, all we can do is try and figure out what they look like, what they did, by things we find, by the fossils we find, by the proof we find. What I love about science, absolutely love, is it's always changing. As we learn more, then we change our idea. We could think one way, and then all of a sudden we're thinking, wait, no, that might be wrong. I can think another way. That's the awesome part about science, is you can constantly change as you learn. It's never exactly the same. which is awesome. Yes?
It's almost Easter.
Is it really? Cool, then it's chocolate. Okay, now, so what we're talking about today is we're going to talk about different parts of dinosaurs, why they have them, and then I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine. My friend's name is Fluffy. And Fluffy is the size of a 6-month-old T-Rex. But he's only a baby, so eventually when she does come out, you have to be really nice because she's just a baby and we don't want to scare her. So we're always going to make sure we're on the other side of the blue line. Does everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Cool, good, okay. Now, you were talking about, what's your name? Emily. Awesome. Now, she was talking about a fossil. Now, a fossil is basically proof that we find. And the T-Rex that I've always looked at when I go to the museum is a copy of Sue. They never have found every bone of that dinosaur. They only find most of it, and then they put it together by what they think. And they have to look at it. So if you're looking at something, so say if I take something like this. Now this is a copy of a fossil. And it's basically, it tells me something about the animal. So if I found this, I'm going to have to come up with an idea as, This, can anyone raise their hand and make a guess as to what this might be? Go. What, a tooth? Oh. You raise your hand and when I point to you, you can tell me your guess. Give me your guess.
Dinosaur.
Oh, that would be nice. Go.
T-Rex.
A T-Rex, go.
The top jaw.
The top jaw. See, now I'm going to let you in on a little hint. This one is not a dinosaur. This bone is not the tooth of a dinosaur. This is the jaw of an elephant.
What?
The jaw of an elephant. Now all of this is what's on the bottom. And these are the teeth on the top. Now, from what I see on the teeth, what does it tell me about an elephant? What does it tell me? Go.
It tells that the teeth are inside you.
That the roots go way down deep? That's a good one. What does it tell me about how it eats? Do you think it eats meat?
No.
Why not? What would the teeth look like if it ate meat? What would they look like? Go. They would look sharp because it would have to tear. So what does an elephant eat that keeps teeth like this? What would it eat? Go.
It would eat crops.
So vegetation, go. Leaves. And an animal that doesn't eat meat, who can tell me what is that called? It does not eat meat. Go, finish.
Omnivore.
Omnivore eats both. It eats meat and vegetables. Carnivore eats meat. Very good. Keep going. Go. You want to try?
Oh.
Keep thinking. Go. Finish.
Herbivore.
Herbivore. An herbivore just eats plants. And it has plant teeth like this because it grinds at it. It doesn't have to tear. It doesn't have to chew. And what I have different types of bones. Now I'm going to show you this one. Now this one is another type of animal. It's not a dinosaur bone yet. We're not getting to that yet. But this is another type of animal. Now, it is a tooth. All the ones I'm showing you is a tooth. Here are the roots. And again, here is the top. Now, it is a very dangerous animal, but it doesn't eat meat. How do I know it doesn't eat meat? Go.
Because on the top it's smooth.
It's smooth. Very good. So we know it eats plants. Yes.
The top is like flat and not squishy.
It's flat and it's not pointy, so it doesn't have to tear at anything. These are the teeth of a hippopotamus.
What?
A hippopotamus. Yeah. Hippopotamus. Now, here's the thing about a hippopotamus. They're very, very dangerous. They don't eat meat, but they're very, very strong. And you can tell by its tooth. Let's take a different tooth. If I take this one, now this one's weird because it has two different kinds of teeth, but it doesn't eat meat. Can anyone guess what kind of tooth this might be? And if you're wrong, who cares? Go, what do you think? Take a guess. I said, oh, that's a good guess because of the tooth out there. That's a good guess. Good. Give me another one. Go. What do you think?
I remember seeing the tubes.
A T-Rex. Go. What do you think?
I was just saying that some types of animals that are still living today were actually in the dinosaur time.
Yeah, they were around during the dinosaur time. Now this one is actually a beaver. Beaver.
That's what it was.
Now, why would a beaver, and I love the reaction because I was like, oh, why would a beaver have flat teeth here, but a sharp tooth up front? For the wood. Actually, to tear at the wood. Very good. So every animal has its own, comes up with its own adaptations. It allows it to adapt to what adaptation. It gives it qualities that allow it to eat or survive. So it's adapting to its environment. Now, if I take a different one, now this one, again, similar idea, but this one has sharper teeth in the back and a front tooth. Go. A rhinoceros, so that could be the horn. Good guess. No. What do you think? What? A snake? Snakes don't have teeth, but that's a good guess. I like the guess. Go ahead. T-Rex? Oh, we're not there yet. This is a bear. This is a bear tooth. Now, if I take this one, now this one might be a little bit more familiar to you. Now this animal, very dangerous, eats both meat and plants, which makes it an omnivore. It eats meat and plants, but it just has teeth like that. You think you know? What do you think? You think so? Let me see. Does it match my teeth?
No. It does.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead.
Did you know that bats have little ones?
Tiny teeth.
Yeah,
I know. It's awesome, but no. These are human teeth.
I know.
These are human teeth. Now, when we get our dinosaurs are a lot bigger than we are, obviously. And Fluffy, which is the name of our dinosaur, she's a baby. She's only about 15 feet long. Now, if I look, this is a copy of a femur bone. Now, but it's not of a dinosaur. This is actually just a human copy of a femur bone. If this were a dinosaur, if this were a T-Rex femur, it would be 6 feet long. So I need a volunteer. I need someone to help me. Actually, I think I need 2. So can you help me? And I need another volunteer. So can you help me? Can you guys clap for them, please? What's your name? Joe. Okay, and your name? Trevor. Okay. Now I need to make sure you guys can follow directions. So we're going to test you first. So put your feet apart like this. Turn and face them. Turn that way. Smile this way. Okay. Okay. Oh, are you okay? Okay. Feet apart like this. Hands up like this. Now shake it like this. What? No, I'm testing you. We're going to make sure. So shake it like this. Go like this. You're all stiff. He's like, okay. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to help me. You have to hold this. I know. So put one hand, that kind of smile. Okay. Put it right there. Hold it up just like that. Smile for the camera. Ready? I'm very shy. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is we're going to have to measure. You're going to hold it up just like that. We're going to have to measure. So we're going to take this over here. Can you do me a favor? Go to the other side of him right there. Go to the other side of him. Perfect. Take off that. I'm going to need, keep going. Keep going. Go. We're going to see 6 feet long. So go ahead. Keep going. Whoops. Slow down. Slow down. Good. Keep going. That's 4. Keep going. Keep. Stop. Okay. That's 1 more. Keep going a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Nice. This is a little closer to what a bone, femur bone of a T-Rex would be. Comparing that to an adult, it's huge. See, because our T-Rex is only 15 feet long, but a normal T-Rex, a grown-up T-Rex, is about 43 feet long. So watch, go all the way to the wall, 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 all the way to... Longer than this would be an adult T-Rex. Would be a lot longer than this. Yes, sir. It does. It is actually. So hold on. I'm going to take that. Now a T-Rex will stand. Can you guys clap for them, please? Thank you. Good job. Now a T-Rex will stand about, if it's going upright, it goes up about 15 feet high. He would say hi. Now, what can you tell me about a T-Rex? Give me a characteristic or the way a T-Rex looks. Give me something about it. Tell me one thing.
Yeah, they have those big tails. That's how it's weird.
They do. I don't understand what he said, but they do. Go. Tiny little hands. But you know, the funny part about those tiny little hands up here, they were very strong. Very, very strong. What else about a T-Rex? They're humongous. Good, go. King, and that's why they got their name, Tyrannosaurus rex. Tyrannus is actually lizard, and rex means king. So it was called the king of the lizards, is really what it was called. Yes, go ahead. Very sharp teeth. In fact, if I take this is a copy of a T-Rex tooth. Okay? Now, see how long it is. Now, what is special about the tooth? What is special about it that was different from some of the others? Tell me.
Because it's like big.
It's big, very good. What else about it? Go. It is a tooth.
Yeah, but the other ones, they have like little different.
They have different parts. This one looks more, exactly, looks more like, and why is it important for a T-Rex? Because a T-Rex eats what? Does it eat plants? Meat. So what does it have to do? Go.
It has to chew it and then just like...
Yeah, it has to tear and chew. So it tears and chews. And now a grown-up dinosaur, a grown-up T-Rex, they grow up pretty quick. When they get about 14 years old, they have to gain about 5 pounds a day. It's a lot of weight. Yes. Eventually they're going to be about 9 tons. Yes. To tear into the meat. So if I put this down, do you guys want to meet Fluffy? Yeah! All right, now, very, very important. You have to stay seated. So I need to see everyone seated. Crisscross applesauce. You are not coming in front of the tape, so you have to make sure you're behind the tape. And I want you to look at special things. I want you to look at its teeth. I want you to even look at her body. Her body has a very long tail. Why does a T-Rex have a very long tail? Go, over and back. It's combination. It's for bouncing at their head because their heads are so big. Their heads are, when a grown-up T-Rex, the skull size is about 5 feet long. A grown-up one. It also uses it for defense because it is so strong. Now I'm going to come over here and grab our T-Rex. You have to stay patient. I'm going to come back here. Excuse me. Okay. So hold on. I'm going to come over here. Up. There you go. No, Fluffy. There you go. All right, Fluffy, are you ready? All right, Fluffy, carefully walk out. Walk straight. There you go. Good. Good. Nice. Fluffy, can you turn everyone and say hi? All right, let's go. All right, we're walking forward. Walking forward. Good job. Nice. Good job, Fluffy. Of course, ready? All right, turn to your left, Fluffy. Turn so you can say hi. Wipe your tail. Nice. Can you bend down and say hi? Can you bend down and say hi? Oh, no, we don't eat. We don't eat children. Okay, so walk over here. Nice. Now, we said... Fluffy, stop. Fluffy, can you stand up? Can you put your head up? Nice, good. Clean out Fluffy's head. Nice, good job. Okay, now, Fluffy, turn to everyone so they can see your front. Now, if you look at Fluffy's teeth, what is special about them? They're sharp, and its tail is really, really, really long. Now, Fluffy, can you turn so they can all see you? Nice. Oh, hold on. Okay, she's looking down. Okay, now what we're going to do, I need a volunteer. I need someone to help me. I'm looking for something in particular. Can you help me? Come here. Can you guys clap for her, please? Fluffy, can you back up a little bit? There you go. Good job. Good job. All right. What's your name? Leah. Okay, now Leah, can you do me a favor? Stand over here. Can you take that orange? Now Fluffy didn't have a snack yet. So she's going to come over, and you're going to feed her the snack, okay? All right, Fluffy, can you come over? There you go. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, can you bend down, see if you want to take the snack? Offer it up to her. Oh, hold on to it. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if she likes it that much. Now, we said T-Rex eats what?
Meat.
Is this made out of meat? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Now, she already had her snack. Can you come over here and just pat Fluffy right on the shin right there? Nice. Good job. Can you guys clap for her, please? Good job. Nice. She did a really good job. Now, Fluffy, turn to them so you can see you right up. Now, here you go. Now, again, Fluffy has very sharp teeth, has a tail that you have to be very... No, shh, Fluffy, shh. Good, I know, we wanted to see you, I get that. Okay, so, Fluffy has a very long tail, and you had said, where did that person go who answered my question before with the tail? You had asked about tail for balance. Now, again, Fluffy is only the size of a 6-month-old. So this would be the size of a 6-month-old T-Rex. Now, there are other things that come out. We said we're constantly learning. Now we think that T-Rexes had feathers. They say that it has feathers, which we didn't learn until lately. Now, also with the tail, we said it's also used for what? Do you remember what I said? Balance and... Very good. It's also used for defense, because he could swing that around. So can you swing it around a little bit? Ooh, okay. Easy. Now, can you put your head up, Fluffy, so the tail's a little lower? Nice. So you can... Excuse me? Okay. Now, you can see the tail actually moves quite a bit, and it is quite heavy, but it keeps it balanced. Because without that tail, Fluffy can't do this. Fluffy, can you bend down so you can almost touch your nose to the floor? And you can see it keeps its balance, and it can still eat. All right, Fluffy, can you bring it down? Very nice. Good job, Fluffy. Awesome. I need another volunteer. Yeah, do you have a question? What's your question? You can ask me. Wait, go away. Can you tell me what he said?
T-Rex is very dangerous.
They are very dangerous. Now, always keep in mind that dinosaurs are extinct. Is this a... No, I'm just... We're not going to tell her. Now, is this a real dinosaur? No, it's not. But we're showing you what it could have looked like and the size of it. Can you check? I know you're real, Fluffy. Okay, turn to everyone so you can say hi. Go take a step forward. There you go. Watch out for our slide. Nice. Now, I need another volunteer. Someone else. Come over here. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now, what's your name?
Arjun.
Arjun? Okay, now Arjun, how old are you? You're 9, okay. Now, this is the size of a 9-year-old human child. Good job. This is the size of a 6-month-old T-Rex. Just a baby. Now, when she opens her mouth, so can you show the size of your mouth a little bit? You're just a baby. Open as wide as you can. There you go. Okay. No, not you. You're good. I said you have a pretty big mouth. But I'm going to kind of curious if it'll fit inside. So open your mouth again. We'll see if we can put his head inside the... Nice. Now, if this were a real dinosaur, she could come down with about 1,500 to 3,000 pounds of pressure on her mouth alone. Just that mouth alone. Good job. Thank you. Good job, Fluffy. Can you guys clap for him, please? Nice. Good job. Now, I need another volunteer. Let's see. Come here. What's your name? Jacob?
Oh, yeah.
Jacob, thank you. Okay. Now, Jacob, you're going to stand right over here. Now, again, how old are you? 6. Oh, you're 7. You sure? You keep changing. Okay, 7. All right. So he is 7 years old. Fluffy, can you bend down and say hi to him? Nice. Now, can you blink your eyes for a little bit? There, that's nice. Okay. Now, don't push him. Okay. He was pushing him out of the way. Now, what we're going to do is we can actually, in a little while, we'll come around and you guys can all take pictures with everyone up front. So we'll do the dinosaur in the corner. Does anyone have any questions about Fluffy? Go.
Fluffy is cute.
Isn't she adorable? She really is. Yes. You felt it. She's very soft. Very good.
My name is Ashton.
Your name is Abby? Can you help me, Abby? Come here. Because you're so brave. Can you come down there? Can you want to pet Fluffy? You're 3? Here. Since you're 3 then, come over here. Can you take the chain? Good, you can take the chain. And you're going to walk Fluffy. No, you want to do it here. Hold the chain right there. Okay, now, can you walk over to that gentleman over there? Can you try it? You're a little nervous? What if I walk with you? Okay, come on. All right, come here. We're going to hold onto the chain. You're going to walk over here. Fluffy, turn to your left. We're going to walk over to the gentleman. There you go, slowly.
Watch the sign.
Oh.
Watch the sign.
Oh, no, that's it. Okay. Sidestep, Fluffy. Sidestep. Nice. Keep going side. Keep going there. And forward and forward. Over here. Oh, no, no. And down. Fluffy! Wow! He's too big. Just lean it back. I'm okay. Lean it back. Thank you. Come here. Come over here. All right, Fluffy, you did a good job. Don't worry. It's okay. All right, Fluffy, can you start swinging your tail around to the left? There you go. Awesome. Can you stand up on your hind heels again? And move forward to me. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And now there you go. Now go all the way up. Okay, come over here. Come over here. Max, do you have a camera? Good. Come over here. Come with me. Come here. Come here. No, come here. You can. Go ahead. I need another volunteer. Come over here. Okay. Yep, hold on. It's okay. You did a good job. All right, stand right here. Now, where's the camera? Look over there. You got it? All right, so, and smile. Smile, Fluffy. Nice. Good job. Did you get it? Good. Okay, go have a seat. Can you guys clap for him, please? So just stay right there. Now, what other questions do you have that I can answer about Fluffy? Go ahead in the back. What do you have? What's your question? I can't hear you. Can you yell it for him?
She's asking what other colors they are.
Oh, because it is a lizard, they actually don't know exactly, and because it was extinct so long ago, they don't know exactly what color it was. Remember, we're guessing, because all we can go off of is the fossils that we find. Are you challenging Fluffy? Okay. Okay. So we can only go by the bones. You've never found skin to know how things. And remember, also we're starting to think they're feathers now. What other questions? Go. Actually, most T-Rex have actually been found in North America. In North America, I know the first one was found in Montana, and her name was Sue. They called her Sue. And that's the one they find 90% of. Yes. What's on it? She got into a fight with a raptor.